Libyan visa. Official.
Pull over for inspection.
Sorry, sir, I can't do that.
Pull over for inspection!
How willing are you to die for your country? I'm ready to go right here, right now.
First, I have two fun questions, and we're going to jump into the serious thing.
Okay.
Did you write the IMDb profile yourself? Because did you really need to write tall, handsome American film and television star? Because listen, we all know you're tall. A lot of people are going to agree that handsome, but did you need to put it there?
If you follow my Twitter, you know that I'm just getting situated with this whole internet thing. So I certainly didn't do my own IMDb. I wouldn't know how to do that. But if I did, I would have said tall, handsome.
Okay,
I would have said that about myself.
I wanted to make sure.
Okay, good.
Getting into the next quote-unquote fun question. Years ago, I brought up at a junket, I think I asked the question at a press conference, what is it going to take to get Dunkin Donuts in LA? You talked about the Tower Records. You wanted to do like a charity one.
Yep.
I remember.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I was really passionate about it.
I tried to do it.
Right, so now it's arrived. I even had some at LAX before I took off to come to Miami.
You're welcome. It has nothing to do with it.
So as someone, a fellow Massachusetts person, what does it mean to have it finally in LA?
Well, it's like a little piece of home. You know what I mean? It's Dunkin' Donuts is such a big deal. It's really weird, right? To be like, that's my local coffee shop, and you're like, no, it's not. That's like an international chain. But it is. There's something that feels very, very much like being at home when you go into Dunkin' Donuts. For me, being from Boston.
We're on the exact same page.
Because you get to drink. We talked about this. You get to drink coffee from.
It's the bladder buster.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, exactly.
We are on the same page.
There's no such thing as a cup holder for those things.
No, actually there isn't.
They should have one.
Jumping into why I get to talk to you. Movie's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
For you, there had to have been a day or two, like memorable moments from filming that you will always remember.
Always, yeah. I mean, every day was sort of a new experience. This is something, obviously, that I had never done before, and I was so looking forward to doing something like this. I come from a huge military family, which I'm so proud of. A lot of aunts and uncles and cousins who have served and are currently serving. So for me, there was not only the responsibility to get this story right, but the responsibility to represent the men and women that serve in a real way. And I think that was the most emotional stuff that I'll never forget, is actually sitting down with these guys and talking about real life stuff. Because one of the things I hope people take from this movie most importantly is these guys aren't superheroes. We live in a world of superheroes being told on the movie screen. These guys aren't superheroes. They're regular people just like you and I who have chosen to dedicate their lives to protecting other people. That's what makes them so extraordinary. And so being around these guys was highly emotional for me, and I'll remember it always.
Well, which one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is literally playing a real life hero.
Right, which I've never done before. I've never played a real life person, period. Certainly not someone who's lived through something this intense. So for me, it's also such a highly politicized issue that you wanted to go to the source so that you got it right. And so I had to hear it from him. And luckily enough, I was able to meet him. He was so generous to me. And I think one of the things that was amazing is not only did I admire him as a military man, but I saw him as a real man at home with his family. And to understand that, I don't know what I expected. I think I expected some guy to be living alone in a trailer on the plains and don't talk to me, I have no friends, I only do this. And you realize not at all. These guys are giving up everything when they go over there.
I'm a big fan of Michael Bay, and I think that when he does films like this, he shows what kind of a filmmaker he really is.
Right.
There has to be a day or two of working with Bay that, like a story or a little, just talk about a little bit working with him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Michael Bay is a singular director, so I think that he knows that. I think he knows that what he does is different from everybody else, which is awesome, because especially in a movie that's this intense, you want someone in the driver's seat that's that confident. I remember there was a couple days just before we went to shoot, he said, I've already shot the movie in my head. And I thought he was kidding, so I said, oh, how is it? And he said, it's really good, it's really emotional. And he was dead serious. And I realized this is the movie he had in his head, which is that's a level of talent that you can't even comprehend. So that was awesome. As far as shooting with him, it's intense. I mean, but he knows himself well. He said, this is how long you're gonna shoot. I usually don't go over, but while you're on set, you're not going to your trailer, you're not sitting down, you're not going to craft service. We're here to work. And he works you. He does this leapfrogging thing, I'm sure you've heard, but he'll shoot this scene and then set up another scene and then another scene and just keep jumping back in between them. So you never know what you're shooting when. And that keeps it very alive and also very chaotic. But again, to see that he had it all in his head to do this with all the chaos. I saw it as chaos. He saw it as sort of a piece of music.
I gotta go, but what can you tease people about your movie premiering at Sundance?
It's called The Hollers. I'm really excited about it. It was a movie that I was attached to as an actor, actually, and then the financing that fell through, so they asked if I would buy the rights to the script, and I bought the rights to the script and directed it myself, and it's something I'm really proud of. It's a really interesting exploration of family, and I got the most amazing cast. I have Anna Kendrick, Charlie Day, Margot Martindale, Richard Jenkins, Charlotte Copley. It goes on and on and on.
I will see you in Park City.
Perfect. We'll talk more about that.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.